The Hohokam civilization stands as one of the most fascinating and enigmatic pre-Columbian cultures in North America. Flourishing in the arid lands of the present-day American Southwest, the Hohokam people created a sophisticated and resilient society that endured for centuries. The term, Hohokam, is believed to be of Pima origin, meaning, those who have gone, or all used up, emphasizing the mystery surrounding their disappearance. Spanning approximately from 200 AD to 1450 AD, the Hohokam civilization left behind a rich archaeological record that continues to captivate researchers, historians, and enthusiasts alike. The Hohokam were masterful engineers, known for their intricate canal systems that transformed the harsh desert environment into arable land. These skilled artisans and resourceful farmers developed unique architectural styles, including platform mounds and ball courts, which served as focal points for social, ceremonial, and possibly political activities. Their cultural achievements, from pottery adorned with intricate designs to complex trade networks, speak volumes about their adaptability and ingenuity. The origins of the Hohokam people remain shrouded in mystery, with scholars relying on a combination of archaeological evidence and linguistic studies to trace their roots. While their linguistic affiliation is often associated with the Hohokam language family, pinpointing the exact ancestral homeland of the Hohokam poses challenges. Some theories propose a migration from the north, while others suggest a connection to Mesoamerican cultures. Regardless of their exact origins, evidence indicates that the Hohokam people migrated to the American Southwest around 200 AD. This migration might have been driven by a variety of factors, including population pressures, environmental changes, or the search for new resources. The Hohokam settled in the Sonoran Desert, an area encompassing parts of present-day Arizona and extending into Mexico, where they would establish a unique and thriving civilization. The Hohokam civilization was characterized by a dispersed network of settlements across the Sonoran Desert, each exhibiting distinct characteristics and functions. Notable archaeological sites provide windows into their complex urban planning and societal organization. One such site is the Casa Grande ruins in Arizona, where the remnants of a massive 4-story structure stand as a testament to the architectural prowess of the Hohokam. Pueblo Grande, situated in the heart of Phoenix, represents another key Hohokam site, showcasing a large platform mound and a ball court. These settlements were strategically positioned near rivers and the extensive canal systems developed by the Hohokam, illustrating their mastery of adapting to the challenges posed by the arid environment. The Hohokam also engaged in agricultural practices that utilized the rich, alluvial soils created by their canal systems. This allowed for the cultivation of crops like maize, beans, and squash, supporting larger populations and contributing to the development of complex social structures. The reliance on canal systems not only enabled agriculture but also influenced settlement patterns and social organization. Communities were established along these waterways, creating a network of interconnected settlements. The Hohokam demonstrated a deep understanding of the natural environment and adapted their lifestyle to harness its resources effectively. While the desert environment posed challenges, it also offered valuable resources. The Hohokam utilized local plants and animals for food, clothing, and tools. Their ability to adapt to the desert landscape and create sustainable practices speaks to their resourcefulness and resilience. One of the defining features of the Hohokam civilization was its mastery of hydraulic engineering, exemplified by the intricate canal systems they developed. These canals were not only vital for sustaining agriculture in the arid desert environment but also reflected a high level of engineering sophistication. The Hohokam constructed an extensive network of canals, diverting water from rivers to irrigate their fields. The canal systems were meticulously planned, taking advantage of natural contours in the landscape and utilizing gravity to transport water efficiently. The Hohokam's engineering prowess allowed them to create canals that spanned considerable distances, facilitating the cultivation of crops in areas that would have otherwise been inhospitable. The success of these canals was a testament to the Hohokam's deep understanding of hydrology and their ability to manipulate the environment for sustainable living. The Hohokam constructed platform mounds as elevated structures that served multifaceted purposes within their communities. These mounds were often the focal points of social, ceremonial, and possibly political activities. Pueblo Grande in Phoenix is a notable example, featuring a large platform mound that likely played a central role in community gatherings and rituals. Ball courts were another significant architectural element in Hohokam society. These structures, resembling those found in Mesoamerican cultures, suggest a cultural exchange and shared influences across regions. The purpose of Hohokam ball courts remains a subject of scholarly debate, with theories ranging from ceremonial events and religious practices to competitive sports. Regardless of their exact function, these ball courts underscore the cultural complexity and diversity within the Hohokam civilization. The Hohokam exhibited a remarkable evolution in architectural styles over the centuries. Early Hohokam dwellings were often pit houses, semi-subterranean structures with roofs supported by wooden posts. As their society progressed, the Hohokam transitioned to constructing above-ground adobe structures, creating more permanent and sophisticated living spaces. Adobe, a mixture of mud and other organic materials, became a primary building material for the Hohokam. These structures were well suited for the desert environment, providing insulation against both heat and cold. The evolution from pit houses to adobe structures reflects not only advancements in construction techniques but also shifts in societal organization and lifestyle. The Hohokam people's ability to sustain a complex society in the arid lands of the American Southwest was closely tied to their innovative agricultural practices. In a region with limited rainfall, the Hohokam developed advanced techniques for cultivating crops, particularly maize, beans, and squash, known as the Three Sisters in indigenous agriculture. Central to their success was the extensive network of canal systems previously discussed. These canals not only provided water for agriculture but also played a crucial role in preventing soil erosion and replenishing nutrient-rich sediment. The Hohokam ingeniously manipulated water flow through a system of checks and channels, ensuring optimal irrigation for their crops. Archaeological evidence indicates that the Hohokam practiced floodplain agriculture, taking advantage of seasonal floods to deposit fertile sediment onto their fields. This sustainable approach allowed for the cultivation of crops in an otherwise challenging environment. The success of their agricultural innovations contributed to population growth and the establishment of larger, more complex settlements. While agriculture was a primary means of subsistence, the Hohokam also engaged in hunting and gathering activities to supplement their diet. The desert environment provided a variety of plant and animal resources that the Hohokam utilized for food, clothing, and tools. Hunting likely targeted local wildlife, including deer, rabbits, and birds. The Hohokam were adept at crafting tools from stone, bone, and other materials obtained through hunting and gathering. These tools were essential for various tasks, from processing food to crafting other items necessary for daily life. The Hohokam's reliance on a combination of agricultural and hunting-gathering strategies allowed them to diversify their food sources and mitigate the risks associated with dependence on a single method of subsistence. This adaptability contributed to their ability to thrive in a challenging desert environment. The Hohokam demonstrated a deep understanding of the local environment, utilizing native plant species for both food and other practical purposes. Agave, for example, was a crucial plant in Hohokam subsistence. They harvested its leaves for fiber, creating woven baskets, mats, and other essential items. Mesquite, a hardy desert tree, provided a valuable food source. The Hohokam ground mesquite pods into flour, adding nutritional diversity to their diet. Additionally, the Hohokam utilized various desert plants for medicinal purposes, showcasing an intimate knowledge of the region's flora and its potential benefits. By harnessing the diverse array of resources offered by the Sonoran Desert, the Hohokam showcased their resourcefulness and adaptability. Their ability to thrive in a challenging environment by combining agricultural innovation with hunting, gathering, and the utilization of local plants highlights the intricate web of strategies employed by this ancient civilization to ensure their sustenance and resilience. Pottery stands as one of the most enduring and expressive forms of Hohokam material culture, offering insights into their artistic sensibilities, daily life, and cultural practices. Hohokam pottery was not merely utilitarian but also a canvas for intricate designs and symbolic representations. Hohokam pottery was often decorated with geometric patterns, abstract motifs, and representations of animals and human figures. The variety of shapes and sizes, from large storage jars to intricately designed bowls, suggests a diverse range of functions within Hohokam society. The craftsmanship involved in creating these vessels, often coiled and then smooth, reflects the skill and artistry of Hohokam potters. The symbolism embedded in Hohokam pottery is a subject of scholarly interpretation. Some believe that the designs held religious or ceremonial significance, while others see them as expressions of clan or community identity. The rich diversity of styles and motifs across different Hohokam settlements adds complexity to our understanding of the cultural nuances embedded in their ceramic tradition. Hohokam toolmaking was characterized by the use of locally available materials, primarily shell and stone. These tools served a multitude of purposes in both daily life and ceremonial contexts. Shell, sourced from marine environments, was fashioned into ornaments, beads, and cutting tools. Stone tools, crafted from materials like obsidian and chert, were essential for various tasks such as hunting, woodworking, and processing food. Projectile points, scrapers, and knives made from stone were crucial components of the Hohokam toolkit. Additionally, the meticulous craftsmanship evident in their stone tools suggests a keen understanding of lithic technology and a commitment to producing efficient and durable implements. While the arid conditions of the desert do not favor the preservation of textiles, evidence suggests that the Hohokam were adept at weaving and producing textiles for various purposes. Woven mats and baskets served practical functions, such as storage and flooring, while textiles were likely used for clothing. The Hohokam utilized plant fibers, yucca, and agave to weave textiles. The discovery of perishable artifacts in archaeological sites, such as sandals and textiles, provides valuable glimpses into Hohokam fashion and daily life. The production of textiles not only reflected their practical needs but also carried cultural significance, possibly through patterns, colors, or specific weaving techniques. The social organization of the Hohokam civilization is a complex and dynamic aspect of their culture. While precise details are challenging to discern from the archaeological record, researchers have uncovered clues that hint at the existence of social classes, roles, and hierarchies within Hohokam society. Evidence suggests that there was a division of labor within Hohokam communities. Some individuals likely specialized in agricultural activities, while others engaged in craftsmanship, trade, or religious roles. The construction of platform mounds and the existence of certain elaborate artifacts in burial contexts suggest the presence of individuals with specialized social or ceremonial roles. The concept of social hierarchy is further suggested by variations in housing sizes and the presence of specific structures associated with communal or elite activities. Platform mounds, for instance, may have served as symbols of social status or as platforms for leaders and religious practitioners. The understanding of Hohokam's social organization is an evolving field, with ongoing research shedding new light on the nuances of their societal structures. The Hohokam were active participants in regional trade networks, establishing connections with neighboring cultures and exchanging goods over vast distances. Archaeological findings, including exotic materials such as marine shells and macaw feathers, indicate long-distance trade relationships with Mesoamerican and southwestern cultures. Trade routes extended through the intricate canal systems, connecting Hohokam settlements to distant regions. This extensive network not only facilitated the exchange of goods but also promoted cultural interactions, allowing the Hohokam to acquire new technologies, ideas, and artistic influences. The presence of artifacts from distant regions within Hohokam sites underscores the interconnectedness of ancient American cultures. Religious beliefs and practices played a central role in shaping Hohokam society. The platform mounds found at many Hohokam sites are believed to have had ceremonial and ritual significance, serving as elevated platforms for religious ceremonies, communal gatherings, and possibly elite residences. The exact nature of these ceremonies and the deities or spirits involved remain subjects of scholarly inquiry. The Hohokam's connection to the natural world is evident in their religious iconography, seen in pottery designs featuring animals, celestial motifs, and human figures. The desert environment, with its extremes of heat and scarcity of water, likely influenced their spiritual beliefs, emphasizing the importance of life-sustaining forces and the cycles of nature. Burial practices also provide insights into Hohokam religious beliefs. Grave goods, including pottery, stone tools, and items with symbolic significance, suggest a belief in an afterlife or the continuation of the individual's journey beyond death. The presence of specific burial structures, such as platform mounds and mortuary complexes, further underscores the importance of religious practices in Hohokam society. The decline and disappearance of the Hohokam civilization remain subjects of scholarly debate, with various theories attempting to explain the factors that led to the unraveling of this once thriving society. Some prominent theories include environmental degradation, social upheaval, external pressures, and shifts in trade networks. The absence of definitive evidence makes it challenging to pinpoint a single cause, and it's likely that a combination of factors contributed to the decline. The arid environment of the American Southwest presented inherent challenges for the Hohokam, and changes in climatic conditions may have played a significant role in their decline. Prolonged droughts, alterations in river courses, or shifts in the availability of water resources could have strained the Hohokam's sophisticated canal systems, disrupting agricultural practices and contributing to societal stress. The delicate balance they maintained with their environment may have been upset, leading to food shortages and increased vulnerability to other social and economic pressures. Despite the decline of the Hohokam civilization, their legacy endures in the cultural practices, artistic traditions, and archaeological remnants that persist in the American Southwest. Modern descendants of the Hohokam, including the Hohokam people, maintain cultural continuity through language, art, and spiritual practices. The Hohokam's contributions to agriculture, canal engineering, and trade networks have left an indelible mark on the region's history, influencing subsequent indigenous cultures. Numerous key archaeological sites have played a pivotal role in unraveling the mysteries of the Hohokam civilization. Casa Grande, located in Arizona, stands as one of the most iconic sites with its well-preserved four-story structure, providing valuable insights into Hohokam architecture and urban planning. Pueblo Grande in Phoenix is another significant site, featuring a large platform mound and a ball court, offering a glimpse into the social and ceremonial aspects of Hohokam life. Other sites, such as Snaketown and Mesa Grande, have contributed to our understanding of the Hohokam through the excavation of artifacts and structures. Decades of archaeological excavations have unearthed a wealth of artifacts and findings that have shaped our understanding of the Hohokam civilization. Pottery fragments with intricate designs, shell and stone tools, platform mounds, and canal systems have been crucial in piecing together the puzzle of Hohokam culture. The discovery of burial sites with grave goods and ritualistic items has offered insights into their religious beliefs and burial practices. Excavations have also revealed evidence of trade connections, with exotic materials from distant regions found within Hohokam sites, shedding light on their extensive networks and interactions with neighboring cultures. Ongoing research in Hohokam archaeology continues to expand our knowledge and refine our understanding of this ancient civilization. Advances in technology, such as lidar, light detection and ranging, and ground-penetrating radar, have enhanced the precision of archaeological surveys, uncovering previously undiscovered structures and features. Collaborative efforts between archaeologists, anthropologists, and indigenous communities contribute to a more holistic understanding of Hohokam history, incorporating diverse perspectives and traditional knowledge. Future prospects in Hohokam archaeology involve a continued focus on refining chronologies, understanding regional variations, and exploring the intricate social dynamics within Hohokam communities. The integration of interdisciplinary approaches, including archaeobotany, isotopic analysis, and geoarchaeology, holds promise for unraveling more details about Hohokam subsistence strategies, environmental adaptations, and cultural practices. The Hohokam civilization, with its rich history and archaeological significance, has found its way into literature and media, albeit to a lesser extent compared to more widely known ancient cultures. In literature, authors have occasionally incorporated Hohokam themes into historical fiction or archaeological mysteries, using the backdrop of Hohokam sites to tell engaging stories. In media, documentaries and educational programs often feature the Hohokam, highlighting their unique achievements and contributions to pre-Columbian American civilizations. While not as prevalent as other ancient cultures, the representation of the Hohokam in literature and media serves to bring attention to their intriguing story. The legacy of the Hohokam extends beyond academic circles and archaeological endeavors. It resonates within contemporary Native American communities, particularly among those with ancestral ties to the Hohokam civilization. Modern descendants, such as the Hohokam people, carry forward cultural elements and traditions, weaving them into the fabric of their daily lives. The Hohokam's adaptability, resourcefulness, and contributions to agriculture serve as sources of inspiration and pride for contemporary Native American communities in the American Southwest. The ongoing connection to ancestral roots fosters cultural continuity and a sense of identity among these communities. Certain archaeological sites associated with the Hohokam, such as Casa Grande Ruins National Monument and Pueblo Grande Museum, have become popular tourist attractions. These sites provide visitors with the opportunity to explore the remnants of Hohokam architecture, view artifacts, and gain a deeper understanding of their ancient way of life. Interpretive centers and guided tours contribute to public education about the Hohokam, fostering an appreciation for the region's rich archaeological heritage. Preservation efforts are crucial to safeguarding Hohokam sites and ensuring their availability for future generations. Archaeological organizations, in collaboration with indigenous communities, engage in ongoing conservation initiatives, including site stabilization, public outreach, and educational programs. Balancing the preservation of these archaeological treasures with responsible tourism allows for the continued exploration of Hohokam history while protecting the integrity of the sites. The enduring legacy of the Hohokam extends beyond the remnants of their architectural marvels and the artifacts left in the earth. It lives on in the cultural continuity of modern Native American communities, particularly the Hohokam people, who maintain a connection to their Hohokam ancestors through language, traditions, and a deep respect for the land. The Hohokam remind us that the echoes of the past resonate in the present and that preserving cultural heritage is not just an academic pursuit but a living connection to our shared human history. In our exploration of the Hohokam civilization, we have uncovered a tapestry of ingenuity, spirituality, and resilience. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, the legacy of the Hohokam serves as a source of inspiration and a reminder of the intricate relationships between societies, their environments, and the enduring spirit of human creativity.